Ali and his 4 friends, Sarah, Omar, Layla, and Hassan, were thrill-seekers who loved exploring the unexplored. In the dead of night, they decided to make their way to the abandoned school that stood ominously at the edge of town. Stories about the place were whispered in hushed tones, stories of hauntings and unexplained disappearances. As they approached the decrepit building, a sense of unease settled over them. Pushing the heavy, creaking door open, they stepped inside. The air was thick with the scent of mold and decay. Their footsteps echoed eerily down the empty, dark corridors. Suddenly, the flicker of their flashlights revealed untold horrors. Bloodied handprints smeared across the walls, eerie whispers emanating from the shadows, and the temperature plummeted. Omar felt a cold hand brushing against his shoulder, but when he turned, no one was there. Layla screamed as an apparition with hollow eyes appeared before her, then vanished into thin air. Fear clung to them like a second skin. When they reached the old gymnasium, the door slammed shut behind them with a deafening bang. The temperature dropped further, and the darkness seemed to close in around them. The faint, almost imperceptible sound of something or someone breathing filled the air. Without warning, a monstrous figure emerged from the darkness. Its eyes glowed with malevolent intensity, and its fangs dripped with a dark, viscous fluid. It moved with unnatural speed, snatching Hassan and dragging him into the abyss. His screams echoed, then abruptly stopped. Terror-stricken, the group scattered, but the monster was relentless. Layla was the next to go, her flashlight skittering across the floor as her lifeless body crumpled to the ground. Sarah and Omar tried to hide, but the monster found them, one by one, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Finally, Ali was alone. Heart-pounding, he sprinted through the labyrinthine hallways, the monster's guttural growls growing louder behind him. Bursting through the front door, he didn't stop running until he reached his home. Slamming the door behind him, he locked every door, latched every window. His breaths came in ragged gasps, and sweat drenched his brow. He grabbed a weapon, a baseball bat, from under his bed, gripping it tightly as he sat in the corner of his room. The silence was deafening, and every creak of the house made Ali's heart skip a beat. He knew the monster could come for him at any moment, and he was ready, or so he hoped. Outside, the night was still, but Ali knew the horror was far from over.